Actually, I'm going to try it this way today. Hey everyone! It is 3:30. It is Wednesday, and it is time for the State of the Company address. 10 of you, wow, 10 of you are already, oh, so many of you, even more, are waiting around. I know you've all been waiting around for 3:30 to come today, so I'm glad I can help you out. Yesterday in Hamtramck was Paczki Day. I don't know if any of you have any clue what Paczki even is. Oh, thanks for inviting followers, Alex. But it's a hot thing around here, Paczki Day. It's the day before Lent, Fat Tuesday, and in the Polish tradition, there are these like jelly-filled donuts. Well, here, I brought you one. Well, I brought one for me, but Paczki, yeah, and that's exactly how you spell it, which makes no absolute sense to me. P-A-C-Z-K-I is Paczki. So, I never thought I liked Paczkis. In fact, I always tell everyone I don't like Paczkis. And then my husband went and bought a box of them yesterday, and turns out I do like Paczkis. So, there was one left last night, and I knew I was live streaming today, and so I wrote on here, don't eat. I'm going to use it in our live stream tomorrow because I knew if I left it, there was a full Paczki, you know, left. Somebody would eat it if I didn't write on here. Mostly that somebody being my husband. I woke up in the morning and this is what was in the box. The half-eaten Paczki with a knife. On the box where I said don't eat, I want to show it to everyone tomorrow. He said he didn't see my note because it was dark and it was late, but whatever. So here, everyone, is a Paczki. To me, it's like a glorified jelly donut. Look at that. That's cherry inside. Let me just take a little bite. It's so good. People line up all day. In fact, our door right here was blocked. Every time we wanted to get out, we had to like hit people in the back to open our door. It's nuts around here. So, happy Paczki Day yesterday to everyone. This is our live stream, our weekly live stream where I come and I update you on, I talk about 3 things that I really want to talk about, and then I answer all your questions that you sent in over the week. As many as I can get to, at least. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was Paczkis, and I did. And the second thing is I want to play a little game with you. I'm going to play a sound that I heard this week that took me back. Way back. And the first person to tell me what sound it is, I don't know, you can have a bite of my Paczki. Ready? Let me turn up the volume. I hope you can hear it. Can you hear it? I know! Specifically AOL Dialup. I don't know where I heard this. Maybe it was on NPR or something. They were talking about like the digital, like the beginning of the digital age, and that took me back to high school. And I know all of you are dying to know what my AOL screen name was, aren't you? It was Teen Forever. That's right. Teen, the number 4, ever at AOL.com. You still use AOL. My parents do too. There's nothing like the old school AOL though. I don't know that anything could be much better. So that took you back to the early 90s, AOL. And then the last thing I want to talk about before I get to your questions is I have an update on my Valentine story that I told you all yesterday. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page and you can watch the live stream from last week. But I told you a very sad story about a pillow, a very special pillow similar to this. These ones are ready to go out to someone who was very lonely. He had sat around our office for 2 years without a Valentine. We just couldn't seem to sell him, and I am happy to report that he now has a Valentine. We shipped him out a couple days after the live stream. Hearts for our sad little Valentine pillow. And Christine, I'm pretty sure it was you who bought it from Michigan. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying your Valentine pillow. I'm sure he is thrilled to death to finally have some arms to hold this Valentine's. speaking of, if you need a Valentine to hold this Valentine's Day, we have about 5 of those pillows left, and then they're gone forever. So there's that. Let's get to some of your questions. I'm gonna pull them up here. Now last week, no one had anything, and I was feeling very embarrassed coming to this live stream. Now this week, you all have some questions. I'm gonna try to get through as many as I can. Okay, all things lovely. You had 3. I don't know if I should do all 3 of yours, if that's fair, but I'm gonna start. On the new website, which is coming on Monday, as far as I know, I have a meeting with the web guys tomorrow. Unless there's a big snafu, we should be launching on Monday with a brand spanking new website. So on the new website, will you have the bios and pictures of all the amazing ladies who make the BLBs, who make our bags? And the answer is yes. We are super excited. We got permission from every single one of our seamstresses to take a picture of their hands. So some of them are sewing, some of them are holding their a bag that they make out in front of their face. But all of our seamstresses under their bag, so under the under the Linda bag, there's going to be a little tab that says the seamstress, and you can click on it. You can see her picture, her name, and her whole story. We kind of interviewed each one of our seamstresses, where they came from, what it was like to come to America, what it's like to work at the office here, what their family's like, so you can get to know them a little bit better. So we're excited about that. The answer is yes. Okay, all things lovely, here we go. Okay, I'm going to come back to those last 2. Yes, I'm excited for that too. So you know that every bag we send out comes with a card that says your bag was made by Umi, and then a little, brief thing about our mission. Well, now you can go to the website and you can read more about her. Okay, so question from M. Lura. Are the side pockets on the Linda or Nadia big enough to hold a water bottle? And the answer is yes. I did not bring my water bottle to work today, which is bad. I actually thought I left it here at work, and I got here and it wasn't here. So my water bottle is missing, but I do have a Linda here. I should have done this on landscape mode. I was trying to see which one would load up better on Facebook and YouTube. This was an experiment. But I do have my coffee mug, so my just a travel coffee mug. Now Elise, our operations manager, will kill me if I spill any coffee on this bag, so I gotta be real careful here. She's out of town, but that doesn't make it any better, The mice cannot play when the cat is away. Isn't that the same? Sorry, I'm really trying to be careful not to spill here. This goes in much smoother when you're carrying it. There you go. Water bottle, coffee. I guess you could carry your coffee mug here. Sippy cups. I put my kids' sippy cups on the side. So the answer is yes, they do fit. They fit on the side of the Emily as well. They were designed with that purpose and thinking about busy moms who carry a lot of stuff. So those pockets on the Linda and the Emily were designed for water bottles. Now if you have like a huge Camelback, that won't fit in. But this is like a Starbucks size. I have a Contigo water bottle that fits in there. I end up throwing my water bottle more here on the side anyways, but a regular Camelback fits. Oh good. You should put pockets on the backpack. I have thought about that before. That is all I will say about that. But yes, it's been a thought. Okay, it's the Morrissey. You have a laptop bag and literally get compliments on it every time you wear it. Oh, thank you, Julie. I'm so glad to hear that. The funny thing is I hear that a lot from our customers, that they get compliments on their bag every time they take it out. Can you believe that I hardly ever get a compliment on my bag when I carry it? It's like I don't know what the deal is. But I hear it from everyone else, so I'm glad you all are getting compliments. Maybe I just don't design cute ones, and you guys all are designing cuter ones. Okay, so it's the Morrissey. When the Nadia is discontinued, which newsflash, the Nadia is being discontinued on Monday when the new website launches, will you be adding the option for longer straps to the Linda? The strap length is the only thing that holds me back from loving the Linda bag. So what she's talking about is this is our Linda, and it has a shorter drop than our Nadia. And the answer to that is yes. We are going to add an inch or two to the Linda. In fact, if I can pull it up, I don't have those handy. It's going to have our updated, all of the new website will have our updated measurements that are remeasured to make sure that they're super accurate. So that drop will be there too. I want to say it's like going to be an 11 or 12 inch drop. So hopefully it will fit, should fit great on your shoulder. I mean, this is the Linda and I've got some extra room here. Hi from Bay City, Michigan. I don't really know where that is. I should look that up. I'm mostly only familiar with Southeast Michigan. But I would like to visit you, Bay City. Okay, Eat, Pray, Love, New York, near Saginaw. Okay, cool. Awesome. Would love it if you could take some of the bags and show us what can fit in it. Take things out and put them in type stuff. Would really help me choose which to buy. Okay, and then I asked her specifically which one she wanted me to stuff. If you go to our YouTube channel, I think, or the catch.me, I'm not sure. Hi, good, I'm answering your question. You can see Caitlin packing, who's our social media manager. She is packing her Harper for a trip, so you can see that happen. Oh, you saw your first one in the wild. Yeah, it was miles away and you knew it was ours. That is awesome. That makes me feel so happy. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so here's the Linda. I carry this tote. This is my like everyday bag. I've been carrying it for almost a year. And I'm going to transfer over my stuff to the Linda because this is what I carried before I carried the tote. I didn't bring my laptop because I have a desktop computer at work. So pretend that these boring tax files is my laptop. My laptop's a 13-inch. Oh, you missed your questions? Which one was yours? All Things Lovely. Have I answered it? Oh, I answered one of them. I didn't answer the other ones yet. I'm going to come back to those if I have time. So 13-inch laptop always goes in my purse, and that goes in the back here. I have a planner. I have an Erin Condren planner this year. This is my first one. And it goes in next. It can go either way, really. There's a bunch of room. It can go this way or up on the Linda. I always have a book with me. This is not currently the one I'm reading, but it was here in the office too, so I thought I would use it as an example. That goes in next, and as you can see, there is still a lot of room. Here's my wallet. Got a BLB wallet, of course. Here's the inside. I know a lot of you ask about the inside. So there's my 6 credit card slots that I clearly am not using because I just dump everything in the middle. But there's my wallet. I usually drop it closer to the front there. You could even, it's tricky. You could even, if you need it real quick, you could put your wallet on this slot, but maybe a little unsafe, so I put it in the inside. Let's see what else I've got here. I've got a nesting pouch, like a large one that has feminine products, lotion, chapstick, so I can throw that in. Let me show you where I am now. So still quite a bit of room in there. Yes, the wallet and the nesting pouches, they're so great because I can switch out my bag really easily. I can take my 3 nesting pouches in a wallet and switch it to a new bag when I want to be, you know, switch out my bag. I'm going to put my coffee mug in here because I want to show you how it can fit. Do not spill coffee mug. Anyways, I hope that gives you a quick idea of how much the Linda can fit. I mean, it's not even full yet. I could probably fit another library book, I don't know, some sippy cups, some diapers. If you get you can get the elastic pockets in the Linda, and those are perfect for diapers and wipes and sippy cups. So I hope that helped a little bit. I'm happy to do this on any bag, just kind of fill it up. Sometimes I clip my keys here. Trying to think what else. There's that front pocket and the 2 side pockets on this. The new strap length will be available on Monday with the new website. Okay, let's keep chugging along. Yes, the Linda is very popular for a diaper bag. The Emily, of course, is popular for a diaper bag. I would say those are my two favorites because of the outside pockets. They each have 3 outside pockets. The Emily has a longer back pocket, and the Linda has that front leather pocket. Yeah, we'll do an Ashley. That's a good idea. We'll do an Ashley another Wednesday. Make sure you, on a Wednesday, when Caitlin puts up call for question, make sure you tell me about it, because sometimes I forget, which is now reminding me that I told some people I would answer things this week on this week's episode. Is this an episode that I forgot about? So I'm going to have to go back and write those down. Okay. T.L. Crocker, do you have a schedule for when you change fabrics? Or is it just as one runs out that it's replaced? Okay, so there's 2 parts to this question. Our fabric right now we buy from a distributor, so we are at their whim on when they want to discontinue a print, then we can just no longer get it. And sometimes we have no idea when it's coming. Sometimes we go to reorder a bolt and they tell us, sorry, we discontinued that, and then we just have to take it off the website. We get new fabrics every spring and every fall, so hopefully by the beginning to mid of April, we will have our spring fabric collection out, which usually tends to be about 4 to 5 new prints. And at that point, we'll discontinue what we feel like taking off the website. So different prints that may not sell as well, or just different reasons that we decide to take them off. We try to give you some warning on which ones are going to be discontinued, either by us or by the manufacturer. Yeah, I think that's maybe the best way. I was going to tell you way too much information, but we'll stick it to that. Yes, they discontinue, sometimes by us, sometimes the manufacturer, and we change out fabrics in spring and fall. Okay, you guys feel like sticking with a few more? I'm going to go back to All Things Lovely, to your last 2. You want to know if we would be interested in doing BLB events at a local coffee shop here, one of the Tri-Cities in Michigan. And yes, as you know, we're taking BLB on the road this year. I guess it would depend on how close you are to where we are. Again, this is embarrassing. I've lived in Michigan for 6 years, and I don't even know what you mean by Tri-Cities. Is that up north? It's probably up north if I don't know about it. Forgive me. I hope you don't kick me out of Michigan, but we would love to go up north. Bay City. Okay, so that is up north. Okay, Bay City is coming up a lot in this Periscope today, so I might have to go visit Bay City and bring some bags with us. That it would absolutely be something we'd be interested in, so we can bring our bags up to northern Michigan. We have done an Ohio event. Is Traverse City close to Bay City? Because if it is, we should try to get something up there that's within driving distance for everybody to get to. We've been taking BLB on the road this year. We have been to Ohio. We went to Texas. And Caitlin hasn't even announced this on the social media account yet. So you guys are going to be the first to hear that our next location that BLB is going to next weekend, February 20th, from 10 to 1, we will be in Lakeland, Florida. Woo-hoo. So anyone who's in Tampa, Orlando, you guys need to make your little way to Lakeland, Florida and come visit me. I will be there from 10 to 1, and we'll have all those details on our Instagram account coming up. Okay, lastly, do you take on BLB brand reps, or is that what the BLB Cheer Squad is? Can you explain more about that, please? Okay, so we don't have official brand reps where you get free product or anything like that. We just have a group of super fans, I like to call them, and they are a part of the BLB Cheer Squad. And you can, hey Claire, I'm just periscoping, I'm not talking to myself. Okay. So, you can sign up for the Cheer Squad by going to bit.ly/BLB Cheer Squad. And you get sneak peeks about sales that we're having, new products that are going out. I write all of the letters, so it's, you know, we're like the Cheer Squad. I always wanted to be on the Cheer Squad, and I never got to be on the Cheer Squad. So this is our Cheer Squad for everyone who didn't get to be in it. So come sign up, and in exchange for being on the Cheer Squad, all you have to do is to help us spread the word when we launch new products or we have sales. And I give you a little graphic to use on Instagram or Facebook or blog or whatever. So you can sign up for that. That's the extent of our Cheer Squad. Who knows how I might reward that Cheer Squad in the future? So it would be to your advantage to join the Cheer Squad and to participate in the missions. That's all I have to say about the Cheer Squad. That's it. Those are all your questions. That was the State of the Company address, week 2. My husband told me I can't call it the State of the Company address because that only is supposed to happen once a year. But I told him that I've already started it, and so it's the State of the Company. If you have any suggestions for the name of this live stream, please let me know. But until then, it will be the State of the Company address. See you, Claire. Oh, wait. Look, everyone. I got a call in the middle of that. Your packages are going to the post office. The link, yes, so bit.ly, all lowercase, BLB Cheer Squad. Look back on our Instagram too if you can't find it, and we'll post about it maybe later today too, in case I got that wrong. Okay, yeah, that looks like, that's right, Alex. It's right there, bit.ly/BLB Cheer Squad. Okay, cool. I like you guys a lot. Thanks for hanging out with me every Wednesday afternoon, 3:30. If you can't catch it live, we'll post it on Facebook afterwards, but I like it when you're here. It's a lot of fun. So, have a great rest of the week. Next week, on Wednesday, we will have our new website, and I will take you on a tour of it and show you the new product that's launching with it. So, yeah, you guys have a great day. We'll see you next week.